Nkem Ndewono. You're welcome to another beautiful time with Teacher Princess. I am so excited. Can you see? Can you tell that I'm so happy to do this with you today? Okay, so in today's video, we're going to learn how to describe the things we do with our hands. For example, what am I doing right now to this marker? Can you tell what I'm doing? What is it called in Igbo? What is it called? To hold. Okay, now I need to carry this. I need to lift up this. How do I say it in Igbo? How do I describe this action of lifting this up in Igbo? That is what we're learning today. And I hope you get to practice all the sentences. Please, we always repeat the sentences to enable you practice it and increase your chances of retaining it. I will be so excited at your progress. Now, let's go to class.
All right, so we're here now and we're learning how to say 30 hand actions in Igbo language with simple sentences. Like always, I want you to practice the sentences so that you're able to say them on your own. The first one is buru. Say it with me again, buru. And to buru is to carry. Maybe I'm carrying this. To carry, buru. Buru means carry. An example, it can be buru onyinye-ahụ. Carry that present or carry that gift. Buru onyinye-ahụ. Buru onyinye-ahụ. Carry that present or carry that gift. Now say it with me again. Buru. Again, buru. Okay, moving on. The next sentence we're going to see is tuo. Tuo. Say it with me. Tuo. To tuo is to throw something to someone, right? To throw something to someone is to tuo, right? Now, our model sentence is tuorum ball. Please say it with me. Tuorum ball. And that simply means throw the ball to me. Again, throw the ball to me. Tuorum ball. I hope you're saying it with me. I want you to make sure that you're saying everything I'm saying so that you get opportunities to repeat it and practice it often. The next is tufuo. Tufuo. To tufuo something is to throw it away, right? So there's a difference between tuo, when you're throwing it to me, and when a tufuo. To tufuo is to throw it away. Now, our model sentence is tufuo ahihia. I'll say it again. Tufuo ahihia. Throw the trash away. Like when you're throwing away the trash, the dustbin, and things like that. Tufuo ahihia. Throw the trash away. All right? Tufuo ahihia. Please make sure you're saying with me, okay? Because when you say with me, you get to practice it often and also practice your accent and your pronunciation. Also, the key be abogene, tuturu. Say with me, tuturu. Some people even call it tota. But for the sake of uniformity, we're saying tuturu. Tuturu means pick up. Again, pick up. To tuturu something is to pick it up. So our sentence here is tuturu akpagi. Say it with me, tuturu akpagi. And that simply means pick up your bag. Tuturu akpagi. Tuturu akpagi. You can tuturu anything. You can tuturu table, or you can tuturu pencil. You can just pick up anything, all right? The next one is fefo. Fefo means to fling. Fefo is to fling. Our model sentence is o fefuru ball. Say it with me. O fefuru ball. It means he flung the ball. O fefuru ball. He flung the ball. Now we go to the next one. The next one is koaka. Ko. Knock. Koaka means knock. Right? When I koaka somewhere, I'm knocking, especially on the door. When you see it and it has to do with a door or somewhere that is a room, you know that it's to knock on the door. Kụọ aka. So our model sentence is kụọ aka n'ọnụ ụzọ. Again, kụọ aka n'ọnụ ụzọ. One more time. Kụọ aka n'ọnụ ụzọ. And it simply means knock on the door. Knock on the door. Moving on. The next we see is isuokpo. Say with me, isuokpo. Isuokpo simply means to punch someone. Isuokpo, to punch. Our model sentence is o suru ya okpo. Again, o suru ya okpo. He punched him. Isuokpo, o suru ya okpo. He punched him. The next we see is ifesa. Ifesa means to sprinkle. You know, when you sprinkle something, you put it in light quantities, right? You put a light quantity of something. You can sprinkle water, you can sprinkle salt, and sprinkle anything. But our model sentence has to do with salt. It says, fesaya nnu. Fesaya nnu. We see this person sprinkling some salt in the picture, right? Fesaya nnu. And that simply means sprinkle some salt. Sprinkle some salt, okay? Fesaya nnu. The next is to wunye something or to banye. Ibanye ife, it's like to pour. The same way some people call it iwunye awunye. When people say ibanye, you're pouring, right? It's not just in light quantities. You may just pour, like we can see this person pouring water into this cup. That's how it is, okay? So we say wunye mmiri n'ime iko. I'll say it slowly. Wunye mmiri n'ime iko. Wunye mmiri n'ime iko. And that means pour some water in the cup. Wunye mmiri n'ime iko. The next thing we see here is ihoro, to pluck, horror, right? I'm not saying horror. To horror is to choose. This one is ihoro, to go and pluck something. So we say here, horror, ụfọdụ mkpụrụ osisi, ga ka ịghọrọ ya, ghọrọ ya. To horror is to pluck. Ghọrọ ụfọdụ mkpụrụ osisi, which means pluck some fruits. Let's say it again. Ghọrọ ụfọdụ mkpụrụ osisi, ga ghọrọ ya. That means pluck some fruits. The next we see is ide. Ide. We use ide when we want to talk about writing, like ide ihe n'akwụkwọ, write something in a book. But when you also want to talk about ironing, you also use ide, dee akwa gị. So ide means to iron, right? So we can say dee akwa gị. And dee akwa gị simply means iron your clothes. You get that, right? Dee akwa gị simply means what? Iron your clothes. So mom can ask you, or anybody can say, ga dee akwa gị, or something around that. You know it simply means it's talking about ironing of clothes. All right? Dee akwa gị. All right. The next sentence or the next word we see is makwo. Again, makwo, to hug or give an embrace, right? Makwo. When I makwo you, I'm hugging you. So a model sentence is makwo negi. Say it again. Makwo negi. It means hug your mom. All right. Makwo nagi can mean hug your dad. Just makwo means hug. Makwo negi is something we do with our hands when we hug. Okay. Let's see another one. Another one that we have is to jide. You know, at the beginning, I asked you what I'm doing with this marker. And I'm a jide. To jide something is to hold it. Ijide, you are holding it. All right. Our model sentence is jide nwa aka. Jide nwa aka. Jide nwa aka. Hold the baby. Jide nwa aka. It means what? Hold the baby. And we can see this woman particularly right here holding the baby. Okay. Another one we see is what? Bulie. Somebody say bulie. To bulie something is to lift it. Lift it up. Ibulie is to lift it up. Now, our model sentence is bulie ya elu. Bulie ya elu. I'll say it again. Bulie yelu. Maybe this woman is an instructor or something, or she's showing the man, or it can be either way. But somehow we know that there's an instruction to lift something up, and the person is lifting it. Bulie yelu. Bulie yelu. Lift it up. Very good. Okay? The next one we'll see here is hichapo. Say hichapo. To hichapo something is to wipe something off. You know, like to clean it off, wipe it off. Maybe something has spilled onto the table and somebody tells this boy, hichapo table. Say it with me. Hichapo table. Again, hichapo table. And it means wipe off the table. Hichapo table. Wipe off the table. Hichapo. The next thing is to count. Go. And many times we count sometimes with our fingers, right? That's why we added it here. Go. Count. Go. Count. And go simply means to count. Now, I'm making a sentence. Our model sentence is go mkpịsịaka. Say it with me. Go mkpịsịaka. One more time. Go mkpịsịaka. We did mkpịsịaka last week, right? When we talked about the parts of the body. If you've not watched that video, then this is a good time to go and watch it right away. Go to our channel, you're going to find it there. Go mkpịsịaka simply means count your fingers. Again, count your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. You see the boy counting. Ọ na-agụ mkpịsị aka. Gụọ mkpịsị aka gị. Count your fingers. So that's what we have when we say gụọ mkpịsị aka gị. Simply means for the person to count their fingers. Okay, so at this point, we're looking at the next one. And the next one right here is ikoko. Ikoko is simply to scratch, right? To scratch. Ikoko. So our model sentence would be ọ na-akọ azụ ya ọkọ. Ọ na-akọ azụ ya ọkọ means that he's scratching his back. Ọ na-akọ azụ ya ọkọ. He is scratching his back. All right? So that's what it means. Let's say it one more time. Ọ na-akọ azụ ya ọkọ. He is scratching his back. Also, the key there that we can do with our hand is to ushie. To ushie something is to cover it. All right. When I ushie something, I'm actually covering it. Now, for example, our model sentence right here is ushie ite ahụ. Ushie ite ahụ. And that simply means cover that pot. Cover that pot. One more time. Ushie, look. Ushie ite ahụ. All right. Very good. Now let's say the next one. The next activity or action we can do with our hand is ife aka. Ife aka. Ife aka. Ife aka simply means to wave. To wave, right? Our model sentence is ana m efe akam. I'll say it again. Ana m efe akam. I am waving my hand. Ana m efe akam. The next one we're going to see is kwaka. You know, we've talked about kwaka before for when you want to knock, right? But now, to kwaka this time around is for us to clap. Clap your hands. 1, 2. Clap your hands. All right? That's what it means, kwaka. It means to clap. Kwaka. Do you understand? And that means clap your hands. Kwaka. Like this girl is doing right here on our screen. Ona kwakaya. She is clapping her hands. Okay? Now let's make our model sentence again. Say kwakage. Again, kwakage. Clap your hands. All right. Take a look at the next one. The next is itwaka. Itwaka means to point. I say it again. Itwaka means to point. So our model sentence can be ọ na-atụ ya aka. Ọ na-atụ ya aka. She is pointing at him. Maybe she's pointing at him, maybe she's looking at him or his dog or something. But what we know is that ọ na-atụ ya aka. Again, ọ na-atụ ya aka. She is pointing at him. And then our next one would be ịgba aka, to snap your fingers. All right? Ịgba aka. Just look at my hand. You see the way I'm snapping, right? That's it. Ịgba aka, to snap, 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 snap your fingers. Okay? Very good. So we say, ọ na-agba aka ya. Ọ na-agba aka ya. And that could mean she's snapping her fingers, or even he's snapping his fingers. Ọ na-agba aka ya. Ọ na-agba aka ya. All right. Let's go to the next one. Don't forget to practice to say it as often as possible, right? The next one we see here is to door. Door. Door means to pull. Pull. Door. Pull. So in this case where we see the children having this tug of war game, right? And we see them pulling, I can say, ha na-adọ ụdọ. Say it with me. Ha na-adọ ụdọ. They are pulling the rope. Let's say it again. Ha na-adọ ụdọ. Again. Ha na-adọ ụdọ. They are pulling the rope. Is that okay? So that's it for that one. Ha na-adọ ụdọ. Ọzọ dịka ịbịa bụ ịkwa. Ịkwa something is to push that thing. Ịkwa is to push. When I kwa something, maybe I kwa a door, I'm pushing that door. All right? So that's what it means. Ịkwa means to push. Now, our model sentence is ọ na-akwa nwaanyị ahụ. I'll say it again. Ọ na-akwa nwaanyị ahụ. She's pushing that woman. You see this girl pushing this woman that is still on the wheelchair? If we want to have a conversation about it, we can say ọ na-akwa nwaanyị ahụ. She's pushing that woman. Now say with me one more time. Ọ na-akwa nwaanyị ahụ. And you can even kwa a door. When it has to do with a door, I can just say ọ na-akwa ụzọ. She's pushing the door. Or I can say kwa ụzọ. Push that door. Kwachie ụzọ. You know, push the door shut. Something like that. All right. But if you want more occasions for practice and you want something, you know, relatable to you, you can reach out to us and then we'll find a way to help you. Okay. The next one we see here is ihazi. Razie. Right? To hazie something, ihazi is to adjust it. Maybe like this person now is adjusting the lights or something. We can say razieya, razieya, razieya. Do you understand? Some people just say razie. Some other people say razie. Do you understand? But basically, it's to adjust it. Razieya. So maybe I want you to adjust your books or adjust something that is around you. You can just say razieya. All right? Razieya. All right. The next thing is piachie. One of the things we can do with our hands is to fold. Ipiachi. Ipiachi means to fold. You can piachie something. Like we're saying to this girl, piachie akwage. Fold your clothes. Let's say it again. Piachie akwage. Fold your clothes, right? That's what it means. Piachie akwage. All right? Good. Another one we have here would be to wasa. When you want to wasa something, you want to spread it, right? Wasa akwage. That simply means spread your clothes. Wasa akwage. Spread your clothes. All right, that's what this person is doing here. Or rather, that's what we have in the picture. Someone has just spread their clothes. We can say that they have basa akwaha or ha basa go akwaha. That's a lot more easier for you. But let's focus and practice this one again. Basa akwage. Basa akwage. Spread your clothes. Basa akwage. Spread your clothes. All right. The next one we see is kowa. When you say kowa, you're actually saying to crack something. Crack. Kowa is usually used for something that is breakable, fragile, like a ceramic plate, you know, or like an egg. Kowa. Kowa akwa. Crack that egg. Kowa akwa simply means to crack that egg, because the egg is actually something that can break, right? It's easy to crack, very fragile. So we say kowa akwa. All right? Say it one more time. Kowa akwa. Excellent. Ozodikibia will be to bajie. Bajie is also to break. But this one is talking about when you break something that is not totally fragile and breakable like that, right? Bajie. Say it with me again. Bajie. Break. Now, our middle sentence will be, Gini mere iji bajie pencil. Why did you break the pencil? I'm going to say it again. Gini mere iji bajie pencil. Gini mere iji bajie pencil. Why did you break the pencil? Now say it with me again. Gini mere iji bajie pencil. All right. And this one here is to picha. Picha akwagi. Picha akwagi. To picha is to wring your clothes, to squeeze it for it to get dried. Picha. Like we can see in the picture, this person is trying to, wring their clothes and get it dry, right? Picha kwagi. Wring your clothes and, take off the water and all of that so you can start getting dried. Picha akwagi. All right. So that's what it means when we say we want someone to wring their clothes. Let's say one more time. Picha akwagi. All right. Very good.
Hey, how was that lesson? Hope you practiced till the very end. I want you to take your time and go over this video again, because the process of learning a language takes a while. It's actually a process, right? Not something that happens very automatically. So if you want to get grounded in Igbo, you have to take every opportunity you get to repeat the sentences and to use them in daily life. If you need someone to practice with that will correct you and help you rephrase or reframe your sentences, then you can reach out for a one-on-one class, or if you're an adult and if you're a child, you can subscribe for our group classes where you will get to learn Igbo in a fun and interesting manner. My name remains Princess Enyinna-Okoro, your one and only Igbo language coach. Aga m ahụ unu mgbe ọzọ. See you next time. Kodi.